Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. On New Year's Eve 2020, I had a Zoom meeting with my disability community. There was a provider there with lots of clients and it was a really fun time. I knew a lot of people there and there was this one guy in particular who was interested in me. I didn't know, it was out of the blue, it was very unexpected, and we were on Zoom together. He looked me up on Facebook and I knew him forever. I knew him since I was a toddler in high school and I knew him really well. So it was not like, oh, this random guy wants to get to know me. I already knew him from high school and stuff. So he friend requested me on Facebook. I accepted and he started messaging me and he was very curious and he said he was interested in dating me. He is tall. He's almost a foot taller than me. I'm 5'4", so that's a big gap, but I don't really care for height difference. But we texted that night until like 1 a.m. the next morning, so January 1st, 2021, we texted and he was getting to know me. He said some nice compliments. My parents knew when they went to bed. I said I was texting through Michael, and they knew who he was too. And then it got started with texting back and forth every day. And now it is the 9th. And we've been texting back and forth every day, a few times a day, sometimes for a lot and sometimes for a little bit, sometimes late at night. And I first told my parents because they knew him, and then I told Erica, my provider, who is similar to my age. She has never been married, but anyways, I'm not going to tell about her life. I just want to say, like, I connect to her and she's closer to my age with the same generation, so that's why I went to her first. Besides my Zoom people and my parents, I told that provider that I work with first because I want her guidance and her advice, and I know we have similar paths, and I just like that I have a younger provider that can provide me that guidance that I need when maybe starting a new relationship or starting and setting new boundaries, and what good qualities you want from a person when you live with them and want to date someone. So I'm glad I can go for that, because I work with her next Saturday, the 16th. And then I told my other two providers, Jenny and Sarah, and just because I wanted some space, and I emailed Erica during the weekend for February schedule and plans for this coming Saturday, and I just told her that too, the boy situation. So that's why I told her first, and I feel the most comfortable telling my younger provider things too, just because we connect and we're similar in age. So then I told all my providers, and now they're on the same page. I told them the backstory, and then because they're gonna help me too. So lots of texting, and then we always have a Monday Zoom thing through the disability community on Monday nights. So that was from 6 to 8 p.m. So he got to see me there, but I went to a breakout room where people chat, and the rest of the people wanted to do a activity, so I didn't join for that. And then he's very respectful and caring, really nice, comes from a very great family. He's very sweet. I didn't know that about him until I started texting him. And then we've been texting and getting to know each other, and I learned a lot. I can say I learned a lot. I might want to keep notes in the future now because of him. So it was good to just know good things, not bad things. Really good boundary setting, not inappropriate things. Very casual about life and family and what we're interested in and our schedules. And we both drive, which is a yes. I always wanted to date someone or get to know someone um, when they drive or if they have a license, because that is one of the top things I need is someone to drive. So I'm so glad that he drives. He is a recently new driver, so um, but that doesn't matter. He drives, so that's great. At least he's been driving for the last few years, and he invited me to a Friday night Zoom dance party through the disability community. I haven't been, but again, same people from Monday night, same community, and I never would have expected to maybe date another person in the disability community. My ex was from high school and we did special education together, so I would never really expected to have someone interested in me through the disability community. I don't know if it matters to date someone disability or not, or differences or not. It just depends if they're a really nice person and they have really good values in their life and they're responsible and respectful to me and my boundaries. So I'm happy of where it's going. And then I had a private Zoom meeting with my friends, Audra and Min and Claire, Jay, and through the disability community again. And we were texting, and I was like, maybe I should invite him to the meeting. So I did. I invited him to the meeting, and I was so giggly and so I was so silly. I was so happy, and Audra got to meet him. Min already left for the night, but Audra and Claire J got to meet him, and it was kind of funny to include him for an hour. There was no providers in the room, just the three of us talking, and it was just fun to get to know him through my friends too, just to have that support that I may need and not have it awkward, just me and him alone. So I invited him, and he was really nice and goofy. I got to know him even better now, and then we texted it until 1 a.m., and now we're just back and forth texting every day. Not a specific time, just whenever it works for us. I love how he communicates. He's a very good, clear communicator. And he's very honest and open. And I'm very honest and open too. He has a YouTube channel, he has Facebook, and he's very involved in the disability community. He does know my providers. He knows all my providers because he's in the community. And they do events in the community too. So I told Jenny and Sarah, and we had conversations when we worked together this past week, and they're both happy for me. But I know it'll be a different perspective with Erica. So I'm curious how it's going to go with Erica, because I really want to have advice from her now. But I'm glad I told her in advance, because everyone is on the same page. But my aunt knows too, because my mom told my aunt, which is okay, but this is so exciting. I would have never expected this to happen, and I am branching out of my cocoon. I'm taking it slow, and we'll see where it happens, but no commitments. I'm not dating. I'm interested in getting to know him, but I haven't seen him in person in a couple years, because I met him in the community once, and then just random with my provider Sarah at like the Southwood Docks, and then I went to high school with him every day. So he's a couple years older than me, and that's a good age difference. But he's really nice, and he lives in the same neighborhood I do in Portland, and he lives with his parents, and very nice guy. Really good things to say about him. But in high school, we were so jokey towards each other. I was like, I didn't know that he thought about me like that, but his compliments really made me happy. So this past week I've been in a really like silly, funny mood. I was like, oh my gosh, because I don't know where it's gonna take me, but just gotta take it slow. And I'm trying something new, but maybe a new relationship. It's been, I think, 5 years since I dated my ex, and that was a bad relationship, and now I'm moving forward on a new clean slate. So I'm excited to see and explore where this happens, but No big plans yet, and we'll see what happens, but I'm glad that he's well known in the disability community. That makes me feel good, and everyone knows him as a great guy. So, feels good. Honestly, feels good. Um, oh my gosh. So that's my life update. I'll keep you posted, and today is January 9th, and it's a Saturday, and it's 2021, and I did say, like 2 weeks ago in my video, I'm interested in dating, and then boom, new possibilities just happen right in front of my eyes. And I'm not the one that would get anyone. I usually let the guys come to me first, so it felt natural to meet him that way too, through the disability Zoom meeting, and I'm just happy of where it's going, and the possibilities could be endless, but I'm just keeping it plain and simple. And I know he did date someone too, and I knew his ex through the community transition program, so I know who she is, and don't know much about her, but I know she's okay. But we're open about that, and we'll see what happens. So, and he is subscribed to my YouTube channel, so that's all I'm gonna say. I will see what happens, and I hope everyone has a great day.